Hey guys, I was thinking today that I was going to make a video on something um, very important to me. Um, well, not really important, but it's a big part of me, and it's a big thing. Um, this I'm going to talk about my life struggle with severe emetophobia, um, paired up with um, a panic and anxiety disorder. Um, that caused me to develop a mild depression. Um, let's cut to the chase. It all started when I was 2 years old. I believe I was two, maybe three. I had a very, very severe stomach virus. As little kids, they get them. Um, but I guess somehow, some way, um, I developed a very um, I'm not sure what the word is, unnecessary fear of vomiting after that one virus that I was uncontrollably just you know and I couldn't stop it no matter what I could do. My parents were going to bring me to the hospital for it, um, but then they called the doctor and all this stuff. But I guess it made. I mean, I barely remember it. I remember bits and pieces of it. Of course, I don't want to. I don't like to. I have selective memory of that. I only remember the positive parts. I actually am completely blacked out on what happened that night. But after that, every time I would feel nauseous, I would freak out, scared. Oh my god, am I gonna get sick? Am I gonna get sick? Oh my god! It'd be really bad. Like, I'm not even joking. And this isn't supposed to be funny. This is actually like a real serious thing. This literally ruined my life. And it just got worse and worse and worse as I got older. Um, it kind of like died down. It wasn't a big, big, big deal, but it was. It became a big deal when I hit puberty. Um, that was when my body went through all those lovely changes. Um, I look terrible, but I just got out of work, so you guys don't mind zits literally everywhere. But anyway, as soon as I hit puberty, it just hit me head on, like a tractor trailer truck, right in my face. Like I would average about 8 hours of sleep a week, if that, around eighth grade, and that's when I started seeing a therapist. And the therapist put me on some medications and um, recommended some sleep aid, not like sleeping pills, but like melatonin supplements or um, Benadryl. I don't know if that's possible, but well, I know Benadryl is, you know, it makes you sleepy, but I've never heard of it being prescribed for lack of sleep. But I guess they had no other choice because my parents did not believe in antidepressants back then or sedatives. Sleeping pills, I mean. And then it took me missing so much school that I almost had to repeat 8th grade for them to say, okay, well, you know what? We have no other option. We try to put her on the medication. As soon as I went on the medication, now, I started off on just an antidepressant, and it worked wonders for me. But I did gain a lot of weight. But I'm not gonna tell you which one it is. I'm not gonna disclose the kinds of medication I'm on just for personal reasons. If you know me, you know. But I really don't want to put that out in the world, the public, for some. Just don't worry about it. After that, my mom said, "Oh, she's better. Can I take her off the medication?" And the lady said, "Oh, yeah, go ahead." And, well, let's just say that that lady that I first saw, she was a really bad psychiatrist. I really don't think she should be practicing medicine. Because what happened was, well, every time we would go there, she'd be zonked out of her mind, like, bad. Like, she would not be sober. I know that. It's obvious. And then she'd cancel all the time. All the time. And then she just said to my mom, "Oh, yeah, you can just take her off the medication, have her stop taking it." So, that's what happened. And then, as soon as school started, it was about a month after that I got taken off the medication, which is about how much time it takes for everything to get out of my system. I got slammed 10 times worse than what I had had before I went on medication in the first place. Then I started seeing a therapist and a psychiatrist, two different people, and I'm actually presently still seeing them, so obviously it worked out good. They, tried out a few medications that didn't work. Um, Trial and error, basically. That's the only way you can find out what works for you, unfortunately. Um, but then they set me on the right combination of medication um, that I've been on for 4.5, 5 years, um, and I've been pretty well. I get good sleeps at night. Um, I don't. I barely ever have attacks, anxiety attacks. Um, but about the end of my junior year, I realized I said, "Oh, well, you know what? I think I'm good. I think I'm good." And well, first it was like my dad was like, we got to take her off the medication. Um, I don't want her to be on this medication for the rest of her life. So I thought, you know what? Just to make him proud of me, I'm gonna tell my. I changed psychologist because I stopped seeing the therapist because I was doing so well. So then I went to another one just to prescribe me medication to keep me in check. But what happened was I told her that I wanted to get weaned off the medication, and she said okay. And I did this because I thought, my dad has sacrificed enough for me, because he really, really, really does not believe in psychiatry and psychiatric medicine and therapists and all that. He doesn't. And then he has his own personal reasons for that because of something that happened with his brother, my uncle who passed away before I was born. Um, but that's different. I know I say a lot, but that's okay. What happened was I got weaned off the medication. Everything was fine. Um, and then what happened was I got it tenfold. I could not even go to school because I was too embarrassed that I had one attack in school, and was the worst experience that I've ever had in my entire life, and it was at school. And after that, every time I would go to school, I would have an anxiety attack. That's why I know that my anxiety is not just linked to emetophobia. It is a panic anxiety disorder, because every time I would get in my car to go to school, halfway on my ride to school, I'd start panicking, and I'd be like, "What if I have another attack in school? What if people see me again? Blah blah blah." And I wouldn't be able to go to school. So what I did was I enrolled in night school. Trust me, it was not easy. The guidance counselor was against my decisions and was trying to talk me out of it the whole time. So I've had a rough battle. Um, but then I went back to my regular therapist and psychiatrist. They put me back on the medication. I've been on it, for a while, and I'm back to as normal as I can be. And I tell everybody out there, if you're struggling with any kind of panic anxiety disorder or anything like that, do not hesitate to get help, because there is no reason why you should think that there is no hope, because there is, and you're not alone. I learned that. I went on the internet, I found a support group. I think it was emetophobia.org or something like that. Um, it was like an online support group. It was just like a message board forum, and it really helped me get through my tough times. But I just realized I've been talking for like 12 minutes. I could probably ramble on forever about this. I'll probably post more videos about it in the future, because this girl I know, her name is Kate. I went to school with her for a while when I was in school, and she actually had the same thing. And she has her own blog for support, and that really inspires me. And if you're watching this, Kate, you're awesome. Even though I never talk to you, it's not because I don't like you. It's just because I don't really have time to talk to anyone anymore. I've been out and about, but you're awesome, Kate, and you're an inspiration. Um, but anyway, like I was saying, you're not alone. You will never be alone. And help is a lot easier to find than you